Here's something every roofing rep should know about asking for referrals. The line, "Do you know anyone else who needs a roof?" almost never works. Here's something I tell every roofing rep I work with that they almost never believe at first. Your best leads for the rest of the season are already in your pipeline. They're homeowners you already closed, the neighbors they talk to, and the street they live on. Referrals from satisfied customers convert at a completely different rate than cold doors. And most roofing reps are generating almost none of them because they never were taught what to ask or what to say. Today I'm breaking down the full referral system: when to ask, how to ask, and how to build into a pipeline that fills itself. Let's go. Here's what we're covering. First, when to ask for a referral and why timing is everything. Most reps ask at the wrong moment and they kill their chances before they start. Second, what to actually say word for word so the ask feels natural and the customer is happy to help. And third, how to build a referral system that compounds over time so your pipeline fills itself. Let's start with timing. There's a moment in every roofing job when the customer satisfaction peaks. It's not when you hand them the contract, it's the moment they see the finished roof and realize that process was easier than they ever expected. It's within that moment you ask for a referral. Not before the job starts, not in the email a week after, right there, while they're feeling fresh and they can actually see what you delivered. Think about the psychology before the job. They're anxious, they're doing the job, they're monitoring. Right after the completion, the relief kicks in. The check is cashed, the roof looks great, the insurance process worked out, and they feel good about the decision they made. That's the emotion window, and that window closes fast. The second timing principle is what to call a peak movement framework. There are actually 3 peak moments in a roofing job: the day they sign, when they feel the relief of finally making a decision; the day when the crew shows up, when they see it's actually happening; and the day it's done, when they see the finished results. All 3 of those moments to plant a referral seed. Not a full ask every time, but a commitment line, something that keeps their mind on it. And then you go all in at the finish. Most reps ask for referrals like this: "Hey, do you know anyone who also might need a roof?" And that dies right there because it puts the customer in a position where they have to immediately think of someone, and they can't. And the moment passes. Here's a better approach. You probably know people in the neighborhood who have had the same age roof as you. That's it. You're not asking them to think of a specific person. You're just making an observation that they might say yes to. Neighbors that might likely have the same damage as they do. And then you let them respond. What happens next is interesting. About 70% of the time, they'll say, "Actually, yeah, my neighbor was asking me about my roof the other day." And now you have the warm lead. The second thing to do to make it easy, pull out your phone and say, "Would you mind if I texted you a quick message that you can just forward to them?" You write the message for them, something simple like, "Hey, the crew that did our roof is in their neighborhood today. They're great. They did a free inspection for us and just wanted to pass their information along." They just forward it. No sales pitch, no awkwardness, and now you're walking up to that neighbor's door with a warm introduction already waiting. Hit subscribe if you're getting any value from this video. We drop roofing sales content weekly, real tactics from reps closing deals in the field right now. And if you want the full sales training, check out the Roofing You in the link in the description below. Let's get back into it. One referral is great, but a referral system is a career. Here's the difference. A single referral is when you ask at the end of the job and someone happens to mention their neighbor. But a system is when every closed customer becomes an active advocate who sends you leads on a recurring basis. The 3 things to build that systems are: first is what I call the leave behind. Every time you complete a job, you leave the customer with 5 of your business cards with a handwritten note. Not a printed card, a handwritten note. Something like, "Thank you for trusting us with your home. If anyone in your neighbors ask about your roof, here's my direct phone number." That physical note sits on their counter, and every time someone comes up and mentions their roof, they have a card ready to hand out. Second is the follow-up call after 30 days, not to sell them anything, just to check in. "Hey, we finished up about a month ago. Just wanted to make sure everything was holding up and you're happy with how it turned out." That call alone generates referrals because it reminds them of you at the moment they've had time to mention you to their neighbors. And third, building referral incentives when the timing is right. In some markets, you can offer a gift card or a small service credit for every referral that converts. In others, the relationship itself is an incentive. Know your market, but whatever the incentive is, make it known. Don't assume people will refer you at the goodness of their hearts. Give them a reason to think of you first. All right, let's recap. Referrals are the highest converting leads you'll ever work, and the system to generate is simpler than most reps think. Time your ask at the peak of the emotional moments, right after the completion. Use language that makes it easy for them to think of someone without pressure, and build the follow-up habits that keep you in front of your closed customers so you stay on top of their mind. Do these things consistently and referrals stop being lucky bonus and start being a predictable pipeline. If you got any value from this, hit subscribe and check out the description for Roofing You if you want a complete sales training system. See you in the next video.